Hello, and welcome to Module 3 of PQP Part 1 at Lakehead University. I'd like to begin by acknowledging that I'm currently situated upon traditional territories. The territories include the Wendat, the Anishinaabeg Nation, the Haudenosaunee Confederacy, the Mississaugas of the New Credit First Nation, and the Métis Nation. I would also like to acknowledge the enduring presence of all First Nations people upon these territories. So welcome. Module 3 is a very long module. And I want you to know that it's very dense in terms of its content. So we're looking at the Education Act. Please don't ever feel that you have to know everything about the Education Act. The Education Act, again, is very large, and what you want to be able to do is reference it appropriately. So when you need to, you want to be able to know who to consult, and where to go to get information. One of the areas that we're going to be looking at is health and safety. And some of you might not be able to go and speak to a principal and look through the health and safety manual. So what I did was I came into the school and I've assembled some of the health and safety manuals so that we can go through them virtually. I hope that you find this useful. Okay, so here we go. So welcome. Here we have a table of contents for the school emergency response plan. Again, there's lots of things to keep track of. And what you really need is a set of procedures so that this happens fairly seamlessly within the school. You also need a schedule set out ahead of time where you can practice the emergency response plan and its procedures. All right, I hope you find that useful. The next thing you need to look after is the fire safety plan. So here is a table of contents for the fire safety plan. If you were to talk to a principal, they would talk about the fire drills and the necessity to have a certain amount of fire drills each term. And generally we're looking at keeping track of those fire safety procedures, making sure that students that require support are able to access that support seamlessly, that people are checking the bathrooms, these kinds of things. So here's the table of contents for the fire safety binder. All right, that's very important, and usually these are produced by the school itself. Another very important item would be the emergency response plan. So I'm going to give you an example of an emergency response procedure plan, and you might find this useful. You've probably seen these in your building somewhere. All right, so that's the quick way of looking at health and safety. I have one more binder on my desk that I wanted to show you, and believe it or not, this is the one in my 18 years of career that has given me the most problem, and that was the asbestos management program. So you'll find that the responsibilities of a principal in terms of health and safety are enormous. However, they shouldn't be all-encompassing. So what that means is really if you have a set of procedures in place to deal with these issues, you'll find it that they're very manageable. Again, Module 3 is a long module, and I want you to take your time. We've allocated lots of time. Please don't worry, you don't have to know everything. Be kind to yourself, answer what you can, and yeah, thank you so much.